I wrote my way out.
When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I picked up the pen like Hamilton, street analyst. Now I write words to try to channel them. No political power, just lyrical power. Sitting on a crate on the corner, sipping for hours. Scheming on a come up, from evening to sun up. My man awaiting trial, misdemeanors we younger. Courtroom prejudice, insufficient evidence. Jailhouse lawyers, these images still relevant. Flickering light inside my project hall. Sickening, the mice crawl all night long. In 87 Reagan is, and many pages I've written on. Writing songs about rice and bronze and Bell's bonds. Master bedroom, bigger than the crib that I was raised at. I'm the architect like I wrote the code, the ways app. I'm driven. Black Elohim from the streets of Queens. The definition of what it was written means. Know what I mean?
I wrote my way out.
When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends and no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I really wrote my way up out of 6E. Developed relationships with fiends, I know they miss me. Before the Metro cars, it was tokens, I did the 10 speed. Never had wrote a rhyme in my life. What was a 16? At 16, arrested in housing, trip to the mountains, came right back. Trapping off couches, watching for mouses. Only tools we was pros with. Had the spot smoke lit. The haters just confusion. Pay attention how them jokes switch. Theodora was my favorite. The Mark Buchanan's mama couldn't afford them. I learned everything on the border. That's a big 8. J-Cole parties with private dancers with no mixtape. Bumblebee tuna, now we could get steak. I persevered. Composition, I kept it close. Competition near. I'm a Spartan without the spear. 300 rounds. It was written before I wrote it. Opportunity knocking, might miss it. That window closing. This poetry in motion. I'm a poet.
I wrote my way out.
When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in there but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
High speed dubbing these rhymes in my dual cassette deck. Running out of time like I'm Jonathan Lawson's rent check. My mind is where the wild things are. Maurice Sendak. In withdrawal, I want it all. Please give me that pen back, y'all. I caught my first beating from the other kids when I was caught reading. Oh, you think you smart? Start bleeding. The pops tried in vain to get me to fight back. Sister tapped my brain, said, you'll get him right back. Oversensitive, defenseless, I made sense of it. My pencil in the lengths to which I'd go to learn my strengths and knock them senseless. These sentences are endless, so what if they leave me friendless?
Damn, you got no chill.
Fucking right, I'm relentless. I know Abuela's never really gonna win the lottery, so it's up to me to draw blood with this pen hidden artery. This Puerto Rican's brains are leaking through the speakers, and if he can be the shining beacon, the side of the GWB and shine a light when it's gray out.
I wrote my way out.
Oh, I was born in the eye of the storm. No loving arms to keep me warm. This hurricane in my brain is the burden I bear. I can do without, I'm here. Cause I wrote my way
Picked
out.
up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the black, wrote my way out of the project.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the boat, wrote my way out of the
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out.
Let's get right to it, man. Our money is good, man. Let's get right to it. You can put up thumbnails. You can push narratives. But fact of the matter is, I've been saying it for the last few days, probably a week now. Shakur has a fight. Has a 2-fight deal. Looking like Zepeda's next on that list on his deal. Listen, there's gonna be a name that he fights that you're gonna shake your head, brother. You're gonna shake your head. him and David Benavidez. Last time they fought on this was same card, Saturday, June 15th. So they got to keep busy, right? Been a lot of talk about who duck Tank, why, when, and where, right? That's all cool. Who does he fight now? Does he wait till next year for Lomachenko? Does he go for Bernacek? Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like Shakur got to fight. Does he fight? Does he fight Bernacek? Does he fight Bernacek and try to unify? Fighting Zepeda's out because we looking at like Zepeda is gonna be waiting on Shakur come next fight, unless he's gonna take the big payday and still fight him anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm a Tank fan. Shakur has a fight. Loma is pulling the okie doke and with his family. Who does Tank Davis fight next? Who does he fight? Does he go up in weight? Does he go down in weight? Does he go across the board? Who does he fight? You see that name Chris Colbert came up, right? Could be. Styles make fights. Let's see. On Instagram, nigga mentioned it. What the fuck? Hold on.
You think it'd be better? It's so fine. All
This nigga said. Oh, the Canelo. Anyway. Tank Davis needs an opponent. Let's go over here and look. Let's have a look. While you're over there checking. I appreciate it because you could be anywhere. Let's go down. Let's see. This has been updated. WBA, the 1st of July. WBC, the 15th of June. IBF, 12th of June. And WBO updated August 21st. What's going on, bro? From Twitch. I appreciate you pulling up. What's going on? So, £135. Does Tank fight Floyd Schofield? You say you consider. I consider Loma retire at this point. Tank definitely needs a Shakur or a solid contender at least, right? That's true. Yeah. That's absolutely true. Does he fight De Los Santos? Does he fight Floyd Schofield? Chan Thonson? Zaire Abdullah? Gary Cully? Andy Cruz? That's the top 8 other than William Zepeda and his Frank Martin, Lucas body. Don't be surprised if you see Lucas body. I said De Los Santos too, but Gabriel Flores Jr. I said Nicholas Walters, but he has a fight. Yeah, without that Shakur Stevenson fight, Lomachenko, somebody taking time off to be with his family. Belichick is the fight, man. I mean, it's not sexy, but that's the fight to collect the other belt. You got to put yourself in control mode after that. My fault. But yeah, Belichick is the fight for Tank, man. You could give somebody a shot at a Schofield, a Johnson, De Los Santos. But the fight I would make would definitely be Belichick. I mean, unless you're gonna try and fight Ray Mortala. I mean, you gotta. I mean, Tank. Tank has options, but we talking about like credible opponents. Who the Tank fight next? Tank gonna fight whoever. People gonna watch Tank. But some of these guys, I would really like to see Tank fight. I just don't. I wouldn't want just no. I'll be real with you. Don't be surprised if you see George Kambosos' name pop up. I mean, because they say Tank. I mean, Tank was at 133. They say Tank can make 130. None of these names at 130 are good are sexy at all. I don't want any of it like Oshaki, like none of Oshaki Foster, Roberson Kaseki House, Lamont Rose Jr., Anthony, I don't even know, Emmanuel Navarrete. None of these names are do anything for me when you see this shit Tank. There's not a lot of names at 135 PBC stable. All the good 135ers, they're scattered across the top ring of Madrid. Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have to go across abroad for this, bro. I'm glad you said that. That's 2 bombs for you. But damn, my son keep moving around with the smoke test. But when it comes to that, man, like it don't take a rocket scientist to look up and be like, listen, credible opponents. I mean, we can see somebody at 15, Giovanni Cabrera get a shot. Yosdiel Napoles could get a shot. Roger Gutierrez, Gutierrez could get a shot. And all those other names I said. Maybe even a Raymond Mutale. He's not even in the goddamn sanction about it. But not even in the sanction about it. He could get a shot. I doubt Keyshawn Davis get a shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Dennis Bernacek getting a shot. If that was me, I would take that fight. Yo. Yeah. I've been telling you that, man. Hey, look, I'm live right now too. I've been telling you that.
Put the work in, feel like they can dictate what the fuck they want to fight another nigga who's been undisputed in 4 different weight classes. You think you get to dictate what you want fighting me? Fuck out of here.
That's what he said. He don't like fighting. He don't like fighting fighters that move around. You don't like fighting fighters that move around. You like fighters that come straight forward at him. Yeah. Well, I'm just. He got the money. He got the. That's just saying what he think that he like what he needed to pay them. I mean, it's Canelo. He was saying some crazy shit. He really don't fuck with the sheep. That's why he said it like that. Because like the sheep. I mean, the sheep can talk that money talk like him, and when niggas talk that money talk like you, when they ain't talking like you, like Eddie Hearn is. Like Eddie Hearn kiss his ass. The sheep not kissing his ass. Probably not, but he got a lot of options.
What options, bro?
He could fight. He could literally fight Earl again, and then just with his belt shit, he could be undisputed by the end of next year. What is? I mean, that's not. I mean, if they put the money up, that's a fight. But he is literally pushing. He's pushing a lot of guys in the division. The way that he's moving, so he could be undisputed by the end of next year.
Without going up to 156.
Without going to 168. Yeah, he could be one. Yeah, he could be undisputed at 154 by the end of next year.
But the way Bud talking, y'all know it like Bud like, yo, listen, I'll move up. But this nigga talking like it ain't worth it for him.
He don't like fighting guys that move around. There was an audio that was leaked. He don't like fighting guys that move, and Bud moves around.
What's boxing about? You dominate the division, you move the fuck up, right?
Yeah, but he
156.
He got the bro when like you got the money like Canelo got the bag, bro, and he bring in the what you call, so they gonna listen to Canelo, bro. Like, I mean, could be, but he still ain't got a. Yo, my man in the chat said Google Canelo wife, she ugly as fuck. Yeah. No. He said Google Canelo's wife, she ugly as fuck.
Oh.
Yo, like, bro, niggas be on Canelo's head over here. I don't think they know. Yeah.
Niggas hear what the fuck I'm saying, bro. You want to purse at 150 million to fight me, nigga? It don't work. That when he's trying to say, oh, Floyd did it, Mike Tyson did it, De La Hoya did it, Chavez did it.
Yeah. He gonna do it. That's what he's saying. He's saying he gonna do it. He's saying he gonna do it.
He gonna do it.
He said he gonna do it. He gonna fight who he want, when he want, how he want. For yeah, that's what he's saying, bro. That's what he's saying, bro. Bro, that. He gonna do whatever he want, bro. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy to force his hand, bro, because he's sitting on. I seen you the link. Tell Eric ain't ready for me. Nah, I got him now. I got it now. He don't want no smoke with me now. I hit the mute button. Hold on. You can say you can tell the story. You can tell the story. Bro, I couldn't listen. I was being looked at. You talk about a whole lot of I was being looked at. I had a whole lot of other shit going on. They want to ask me what's the name of my podcast. I'm in the middle of changing my podcast. It's like I knocked out like Frank Martin. I was changing the name of my shit when that shit was going down. Nigga, word. Nigga was on papers. I had a PO trying to goddamn send me to jail. I was like, man, I'm about to change the name of this shit. Yeah.
Hey, listen, my brother Eric Kelly, South Box, the #1 nigga in New York City for boxing and curses and all this shit, putting fights together, put me on the phone with Sean Porter. I told Sean Porter I'd knock his ass out.
Yeah, you was tripping.
Yo, you ready for me? I'm about to bring your views up. Yo, so what you think about this? Here go Rob.
Nigga ain't asked me about no fight. He asked me what was my podcast name.
He had your ass stumbling.
I was changing the name of my podcast at the time.
Eric Kelly, my brother, and Rob is my brother. And when he had my brother stumbling, I said, "Oh shit!"
I tell you what, go get him, and we up there. And the link is open. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link. All right. Watch Eric Kelly ass. He come up here talking that crazy shit. Anyway, 135, and there's not much left for Tank to do, but fight. CJ pulled up. What's going on, CJ?
I gotta get my bounce on real quick.
You know
What's
what
up
I'm
with
saying?
you? What's up with you, Pop, man? Hey,
Man,
the last nigga was wilding, man. I don't. I just tuned in for about the past 5 minutes, but I don't know what he was. He was sound like he riding on another nigga's saddle. Like, oh, my boy gonna cook you. Why don't you cook me? So I don't understand exactly the whole context of that. But shit, man. Hey, shout out to you. And what was y'all was talking about Canelo? Okay.
Well. Really, he just called me and was talking about how he seen some on Instagram about Canelo.
All right, what was that? Let me get the background on that.
That Canelo won 150 to fight Bud and 200 to fight David Benavidez, and I was like, bro, Canelo's in a position where he got the bread and he gonna do what he wants. So it's like you might as well exclude him for a minute. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make Canelo fight somebody that you want him to fight, don't watch his fights.
See, I don't want to get political, but let me just say this real quick. I don't want to get political, but that's kind of my stance on not voting for the president. I feel you. You got to make your voice be heard by not participating in the bullshit, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But no, I definitely feel you. If niggas buying them Berlangas, the Mungias, then what incentive? That's what I'm looking for. What incentive does he have to take on the tough fights? If you want to really make that back, well, shit, I could make 50 to 75 fighting some bullshit fighter who I know ain't gonna challenge me. So why take the risk fucking up my legacy with a real challenger. So we on the same page with that. I don't know what that nigga's opinion was, but I'm right there with you.
What's going on, Hap? Nah, guys be doing like nah. But see, I just put him on the David Benavidez on the last.
Yeah,
tape.
you can hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, go on. I'm listening.
I just put him on the David Benavidez on the last tank card. He didn't know who David Benavidez was. So you gotta. You know
Hell no. Come on, man. You can't speak on him if you don't even know the mandatory is the top ex-champion at that. Come on, man. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You're just being a Canelo fanboy. I don't want to speculate, but I'm a guess that dude come from a Latino background, probably Mexican, but you just being I mean, I see this shit. And again, hey, all your fans of other races, it ain't no hate. But in my observation, y'all the ones that make it racial. Y'all the ones that hate on the black fighters and just pump the Mexican fighters up.
Hey, yo,
For
excuse
no
me for
reason
1
other
second.
than you share a lineage.
Sorry, I just jumped in. I wasn't privy to like the whole conversation. What's your name, bro?
My name's CJ.
CJ. Yeah, Haplo. Nice to meet you. I'm just trying to figure out exactly like what it is that you're saying. Like, are you like anti-Canelo?
Well, you kind of cut.
pro
No disrespect,
Benavidez?
but you kind of cut me off. I was gonna
I don't know.
elaborate.
I was just trying to review it for me, just like someone who
Okay.
just jumped in. Yeah, just can you just like recap it?
Okay, well, I only been on for like 5 to 10 minutes myself, but from what I heard and from what I observed through these internet boxing conversations at large, that the let me try to be politically correct with this. The Latino fans
You don't have to be politically correct. Say what you're gonna say.
The Latino fans tend to be the ones that make these conversations racial, whereas I see that more black boxing fans are able to be objective. In that, I say that because we can critique a black fighter, but when it's a Latino fan, they tend to just ride with the fighter no matter what, and they can't be objective, and they tend to make it racial. That's my observation. You have a response to that?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and it might be more, I'd say, obvious to see it when it's coming from outside of your own community. But I would say that that happens equally among all different racial groups, bro.
I disagree only because I don't hear Latino.
Listen, bro, hold on.
Let me interject and I'm gonna let you finish, but I gotta respond quick.
Go ahead.
Just to frame it. I don't see Latino fans criticizing Latino fighters at all. And that's all I'm gonna say. Whereas I do
well, you're talking to a Latino right now. Okay.
I assume that. I can hear you, Chris. I assume that.
And look, you're generalizing based on like, you know, what you've heard, which is okay, but that's anecdotal. There are plenty of Latino fans out here that criticize Latino fighters. There are plenty of black fans that criticize black fighters, but there are a certain portion of both groups that will just support anybody just because they're whatever. Just the other night, I was on the Free Smoke Friday with Papa right here, and he heard me destroy somebody that was, I'm Puerto Rican, that was backing up like Berlanga is gonna be Canelo, bro. I was just like laughing at this motherfucker, bro. Like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, seriously, Berlanga? Like, come on, bro. We have a rich history in Puerto Rico of great fighters. He ain't one of them. Bro, so you know, it's just about, you know, 90% of the people that you come across on YouTube, they're gonna be not that smart. Okay, so like what you're hearing of people just backing Canelo or backing whoever because of their race, that's stupid, bro. That's not how boxing works, bro. Two men get in the fucking ring. It doesn't matter what race they are. What matters is who's better and who's gonna win. And you know, if you keep putting your heart into it based on like your race, you're gonna be upset, bro. You're gonna be upset many times, bro. Like, how many times have we seen, when so and so of a certain race and they have a bunch of people backing them up and they lose, and then all those people just disappear and they fucking bro. I've been around too long to see all this shit, bro. Yeah, it's not just the Latinos, bro. A lot of people do that. All different races do it.
Okay, I'm with you, homie. I appreciate that perspective, and maybe I should be more specific. I'm from California. Lived here 40 years.
Me too. Me too.
I
I
didn't
lived
see
here
a
my whole
Puerto
life.
Rican. I didn't see a Puerto Rican until I visited New York and shit
Well,
when I was
that's yeah. I'm
when I
I'm the
was
only
22.
one.
No, no,
and,
when I was
my
22.
cousin's out here. My cousin's out here from Puerto Rico right now. That
Okay,
makes
okay,
two of us.
that's what's up. So
That
maybe
makes
I
two of
shouldn't say
us.
Latinos. Maybe I should say Mexican fans, but that has been my observation. I appreciate your ability to be objective, but by and large, that ain't what I seen. But I could appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Don't listen to fucking idiots. Is basically the bottom line.
I feel it. Hey, what's up, AC?
Was good, bro. Was good. Was good. Was good with y'all.
We
Hey,
chilling, having some dialogue. You know, that healthy disagreement. it's
Uh-huh.
it's good for us.
so also
I
before
hear Hap out here talking crazy.
before we move on to David Benavidez, right? Real fast. We can come back to Tank. Who does Tank fight next? Because Shakur has a fight. I'm just asking the question.
Who does he fight next?
Who does he fight next?
Well, I'm starting to really believe that he might get the Bernacek fight.
Okay, speak on it.
For the simple fact that Top Rank was already willing to do business with him and give him the let him fight Loma. That fight was gonna happen. For whatever for whatever business or personal reasons Loma pull out the fight, we're not getting a fight. Yes, he went after Shakur. Yes, Shakur, said a whole bunch of other stuff about X, Y, and Z, but we see Shakur getting ready to fight oh boy. You feel
Cordina.
Yeah, Cordina. So with that being said, if Top Rank willing to give you Loma, then why wouldn't they give you Berlanga? I mean, Bernacek. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just kind of my logic, because they were already willing to give you one of their top dogs. Whether people could talk shit about Loma, whatever they want, but he's still a top dog when it comes down to Top Rank. That's just what I believe.
No,
So
I get the thought process. That's real. I could see it because I didn't really have an answer. I was going to say if I was maybe 18 years old again, if I could cut to 135, it should be me. I won't pay there. I won't pay there. But no, that's a good choice. Burn a check. All right, I feel you.
If it's, I'm just gonna piggyback off of this. If it's not Bernacek, probably expect I don't really know where Moratala is right now, but I'm thinking it might be Moratala or De Los Santos.
Wouldn't mind a Muratala. Maybe the De Los Santos just to have the common opponent with Shakur. But yeah, man, the picking, just like with Canelo, the pickings are getting very slim. You running out of cherry pick. So we gonna see.
okay, so
What's your opinion? Because like I said, I tapped in like 5 minutes before I hopped on the panel. What was your opinion on it when you started the stream, Pop?
uh first of all, it's Tank Davis, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna watch we fight. But for it to be credible, right? I was saying De Los Santos, but like just like Joseph was saying, and he better not see Chris Colbert. Don't be surprised if you see that.
Ah, oh man.
Um,
Nah, not coming off what happened to him, but you got it.
I doubt it'd be somebody like in the top rankings unless they can persuade Williams and Pater. I doubt that. I mean, I ain't saying I doubt that, but then that's one thing. But to be truly honest with you, I couldn't tell you, bro. Like when we look at it right now, if I scroll down to it.
Yeah, I just went to the rankings. As soon as you asked me the question, I pulled up the rankings just
That's
to.
what I was going to say. You must be looking
I
at the
mean,
rankings.
bro, don't be surprised if you see Lucas Bobby getting a fight.
Man, he almost 30 years old. It's time to stop playing.
Surprised if you see Lucas Bobby getting a fight. Gary Cully. Damn, this name was not here earlier. Fred Mill, Michael, Chan Thompson, Gabriel Flores Jr. I said Nicholas Walters, but he's got JoJo Diaz in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Giovanni Cabrera, Roger Gutierrez. Don't be surprised, bro. You see one of these names. Don't be surprised.
So you say all that to say that basically he ducking, right? He don't want to take on the best challenges. Is that the point you really trying to push on?
Allegedly, Williams Zepeda is locked up.
I'm interested to see with who, but okay.
Allegedly, Williams Zepeda is
locked up with Shakur. He's on Shakur's set.
He's the next fight.
The second fight, though, he could fight right now. Fuck.
Nah, he's already under contract. From where you're talking,
you're not gonna fight Tank, and you're not gonna fight Floyd Schofield Jr. And Tank not gonna fight Floyd Schofield Jr. neither.
Yeah.
So
that's why I said De Los Santos. I didn't even realize that Moratala is no longer in the WBA.
Over there. But they may pull him back over there.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't go across the board and try to grab the WBO, I mean, don't be surprised if one of the names is the guys they gonna be in the damn the sanctioning body. That's all.
Chan, like a Chan Thompson, whatever the fuck. Who the fuck is Chan Thompson? I never seen him fight. I don't know this guy for nothing.
Hey, bud.
So let's get to the second part of this right here. David Benavidez. Who does David Benavidez fight as well? Because you just can't sit around waiting for what happens between
Bivol and Better Biv. Yeah, I feel that.
He got Buatsi out there. He got Yardi.
Say already. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. You was gonna.
He got Buatsi. He got Yardi, and maybe a Caleb Smith.
Yeah. All good, viable options. I would love to see the Yard, and but
he already beat the guy that was number one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because he had only lost to Better Biv. So I mean, yeah, he does need a stay busy fight, but at a high level of competition.
Buatsi's not even I got to take Buatsi out of there because Buatsi's not even in the WBA in the WBA rankings anymore. He just the WBC. I'm sorry.
At this point, I don't think it matters what sanctioning body is in. Is he in the? I'm not looking at it right now. Is he in the rankings for any of the sanctioning bodies? He got to be.
He's in the WBO. He's number one, and I don't think he's going to pick that up.
It's going to be for undisputed anyway. It don't matter what sanctioning body.
Yeah, but Buatsi's not gonna give up that number one position. Not being.
No, those. I think Callum Smith got a fight coming up.
Word.
I think Callum got a fight coming up.
So maybe Albert Ramirez, if he don't have a fight, if he's not fighting Caleb Smith, then you looking at either Yardi, Ramirez, and I'm this Connor Wallace.
He could be retired. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to lie. I don't know if he's retired or not, but not a lot of names at 175. And
Yeah,
you know, if you don't want to fight Yardy, Ramirez, Carmen Wallace, Dan Aziz, Richard Rivera, Howell Steven.
He walking a, let me while you're reading the names off, let me say this. He walking a delicate line because what he got to do is keep the level of competition pretty high to prepare him for that next undisputed fight. But he don't want to take too much risk and fuck it all up. So it's a
well,
fine line he's trying to walk. It's a tightrope.
yeah.
I'll say this though. What he is doing is, I'll tell you this: unless Beterbiev just knocks Bivol the fuck out, that's gonna be a fucking war, bro.
Yeah. And that's gonna be the problem. If they have a war, then Yardy, I mean, he gotta pick up. He'll probably see himself fighting 2 fights before he could get in the ring with one of them. So
he probably looks like, yo, whenever they fight again, them niggas is gonna be they not gonna be the same.
yeah.
So to me, I see Beterbiev winning this shit and retire. If he retires, he snaps his fingers.
I would hate to see it, but I feel you because he is getting older. Man, I hope Bivol could pull it off, man. Because I know he's still young enough. And
if he pulls it off, right? If he pulls it off, he ain't just about to jump in the goddamn ring with Benavidez.
what do you see the layoff being in between them fights? The whole year?
See, but let me just throw this shiesty shit up in here for a minute at 175 because I just noticed it. Before, the IBF at 175 used to have 2 vacant slots. Now they moved this dude Michael Efert into that spot. So the IBF is going to strip somebody as soon as they get them belts, as soon as they become undisputed. And that seemed the most consistent thing that the IBF does. They wait till undisputed, then strip somebody.
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't have said that, but you probably speaking fact.
Yo, it's right there. It's in black and white. He's number one. He wasn't number one before. I don't even remember seeing his name from all the times we've been looking, or I've been looking at the 175 ranking, and he just popped up there. Michael Efert.
I think he was number 3.
Yeah, sitting there IBF IBF number 1 spot right now, and that shit gets kind of scary. So,
man, let me ask you this.
Benavidez, that's the cock block to the Benavidez fight.
AC, I'm gonna let you finish, but I want to have a quick question. What the fuck is the rule? Like, how much time do they give a nigga to fucking rest after he go undisputed before they decide to strip him, man?
He gave Bud a week.
Fuck that.
Yo, bro.
Listen. They gave Bud a week before whatever Earl, because you gotta think, Earl didn't officially defend the IBF belt but one time.
Which is wild. So it's just up to their discretion. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
yeah, kind of. That's how they move.
Listen to what I'm telling you. The IBF, Earl defended the IBF belt one time after he got from Kell Brook. Then what did he do? He unified, got the WBC. Then accident out of action for a year and a half. Now you still got to count that time when their belt wasn't being defended. Then he comes back. What does he do? Defend his belt against Danny Garcia. WBC mandatory. Now IBF.
Oh, this is ugly. Wow.
If you don't like that, you did.
Listen, did you?
Now
I
go back. Wait. This how IBF looking at it. These are scorned women. The IBF. You come back. Listen. You come back and defend. You pick this motherfucker first. We don't care who's in the IBF, and you don't. It's not a sexy fight. You got us first. You came here first. Don't go over there because the green belt is the sexy belt you've been wanting, right? Boom. So then after that, what do? You unify the WBA, right? Boom. What do you do after that? But listen, in between WBC unification, WBC mandatory and WBA unification, what do? And how long? 18 months before you fight. 15 months, some shit like that. You get that belt. Now you got 3 belts. You don't fight the mandatory. What do? You fight Bud. But how long was that? 18 months, 15 months. Bud whoops your ass. Bud, you got the belt now. Okay, what's up? You got it. You got to choose the fight Bruce Ennis or we stripping you. I got a contract to fight Earl Spence again. Fuck that. If you don't fight him, I'm stripping you. Who the fuck you think y'all is? You know what? Why you saying that? We stripped you already. Who's got the belt?
Well, let me ask you this question: is there a rematch clause in the Beterbiev versus Bivol fight? Do they have a rematch in place?
I want
Wouldn't
to say
you?
yes. I want to say yes, but don't quote me on that. But I believe
I
so.
mean, if you was trying, wouldn't you though?
I'm just asking a legitimate question because again, we just talked and you just talked about the Bud, Errol, and Ennis situation. You're looking at that kind of like the same dynamic all over again because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
rematch in place. If
The
there's a
same.
rematch in place, IBF Brink says, listen, we gonna mandate the Michael Efert fight. You feel what I'm saying? From the winner of whoever, either you fight Michael Efert next, or we stripping you.
Okay,
Fuck your rematch.
AC, you do know that the Anthony Joshua Daniel Dubois fight is for the IBF championship. It's
Yeah,
not
because they did the same thing to Usyk.
so. What I mean, they ain't even be. They even like, damn, like you're not even gonna let us run it back for undisputed again? No.
In their own rules,
Like,
but in their own rules, their own rules state they don't give a shit about a rematch. If they mandate the fight and you don't take the fight, and you the champ, you stripped.
but
That's
listen,
it. That's it.
they
That's a
do
great
that.
point you make,
They do.
AC.
They listen. They do the shit when they want to.
Yes, sir.
You got to think about when they do it. When they feel like if you become undisputed, right? Nobody like in the history of doing this shit. Well, no, let me take that back because probably back in the day, they probably motherfuckers took that shit more serious. But I think the IBF is like, you're not gonna fucking do what you're supposed to and fight our mandatory when you defend undisputed. You're gonna do the WBC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they strip you and be like, listen, we know somebody who's thirsty for this belt and
Well,
defend it. Way, way they're defend it with pride, way more than you will. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like you're, oh, I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? IBF, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like
yeah,
that.
but all I'm gonna say is, Pop, don't go too far back in history because the IBF is only 30 something years old.
But I'm saying, even like
Uh, yeah,
when you got when the IBF was seen as a major title belt.
yeah, when it was still in
At
the
first,
same category with the IBO.
okay, I tell you, I tell you this. AC, you older than me.
Yes, sir.
What did Roy what did Roy Jones and James Toney fight? What belt was that?
Wasn't it? Wait, don't quote me on it, but I think it was either the IBO or the IBF when the IBF just was.
What was it? IBF Super Welterweight, IBF Super Junior. No, I'm lying. Super middleweight or middleweight belt they fought for.
Yeah,
He beat James Toney. It was the IBF belt. So, and James Toney defended that belt with pride. Remember, he was the favorite because
yeah,
he was the reigning defending champion.
yeah. I remember the Source magazine article, and I can't believe I didn't remember the IBF because they had it right up under it. Him standing there with the IBF belt over his shoulder and a big 20-inch rims and shit like that in the garage. I still remember that picture. That's
So
crazy.
the IBF is, they feel like, their prestige, like you're not gonna disrespect their prestige, they will strip you. So Bud, when Bud got the shit, it carried over from all of Earl not
Yeah.
fighting nobody in the IBF.
Here's some bullshit. Hey, before y'all go too far down the yellow brick road, answer me this: is it just a matter if they think you a cash cow, then they ain't gonna strip you, and that's why they let Earl hold on to it for so long, and then strip Crawford and Usyk right away? That's how I look at it.
It all depends on.
It ain't no integrity in this shit, man. It's about the bread. So that's why.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of the bread type of situation, but once you get to undisputed, you feel what I'm saying? The way cats move with undisputed, you may get a fight, you may not get a fight. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, if
Um,
you like, because unless you say once you get undisputed, unless you say to the IBF, hey, listen, I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna fight this guy next. So, like once you get undisputed, you're like, listen, I'm gonna fight this guy.
you
Other
gotta
than that,
inform them. You gotta talk to them, bro. That's what niggas don't do with the IBF. Like Pop saying, you gotta talk to them. You
other
just
than
gotta
that,
let them know the direction you're going in, and if it costs a little bit of money to let them know what direction, then you gotta pay that bread. If not, you're gonna lose that belt.
that's what they want, man. The IBF want they got their money. They want
Yeah,
3-4%.
yeah.
They want that 3
But
4%. You know what I'm saying?
but
The
to
belt's not
avoid
as sexy as the green belt, but I mean it's a major sanctioned body belt, bro. And I'll be real with you.
But go ahead. Sorry.
The IBF is not really defended like it should be. When you think about it, when we watching a lot of these championship fights, it don't be IBF
Nope.
on these big cards. It don't be a lot of IBF championship fights on the big card. So, you gotta think about it like that.
And plus they never, the IBF never really have that many like in each weight category. If you look at the IBF, they don't they're the least stacked. Like everybody would rather have every other belt and shit like that. But I guess because number one, you got the 10 pound rehydration on it, and number two, according to their rules, you got to fight a man though. You feel what I'm saying? Um, every 6 to 9 months.
Yeah.
So that makes it harder for you to make another bigger fight to unify once you get the IBF belt.
Yeah,
A
you
nigga gotta want to fight you. You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
it's just gotta be in between mandatories. Like so if you're trying to make a unification, you
Yeah,
gotta
it
make
makes the IBF makes it mad hard for unification. So every fight you fight, they get their sanctioning fees. So
so you
once
gotta
in
remember like when it came to the welterweight, you know, when Earl got that belt and then he defended that shit one time and then he fought Sean Porter. After that, what? He was out of the ring for 2 years, bro. They count that you didn't fight somebody that we probably could have had you fight and make more money and not share with the sanctioning body. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like when you fought when you came back and you fought Danny Garcia, that you looking at damn near 4 years before you actually, defended our belt. That was a
Yeah.
WBC mandated fight, and he ended up defending the IBF with it. They don't like that shit, bro.
Yeah. So now that we know all of that, David Benavidez could be 3 fights away from the winner of the Bivol Beterbiev fight, because if they enforce this Efort dude, right after the fight, or make him intern, you feel what I'm saying? Boom, Yardy, your fight is done. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, not Yardy, Benavidez, your fight is
That's what
done.
I'm saying, bro. Like, who does he fight, bro? The
Like,
reason
Maybe
why,
he should just wait and see what the IBF does. You know
bro,
what I
I
mean?
think he should. I think, me personally, I'm I I'm really liking that Yardy fight now, because he's going to be a tough opponent, and this will be the thing that solidifies your name to give you leverage. All right, I
At
just came in. I just
175.
came in. All right, Yardy's number 3 on the WBC. He's number 3 on the WBA. He's number 3 on the IBF. He's number 3 on the WBO. I just knocked this motherfucker off, bro.
yeah,
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Let me reach back to something you said about 10 minutes ago, AC, when you couldn't remember what title that Roy Jones and James Toney fought for. All I could think of is y'all must have forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. But at the end of the day, man, that's that. Hey, listen, I don't know if Caleb Smith is still in there. I don't know if he's retired or still in there. Right? You already got the victory over the Alexander dude. You knock off
Yeah.
Yardy, then you go after Ramirez. He's sitting at number
Feel
4.
that? I feel what you're saying. That is a good game plan. Worst case scenario, in case the undisputed winner does get stripped, but it's just chancy, man. Every fight is a chance. Ain't no man invincible. So
here's
I
the
hope he
bad
can get
part
it.
about that too, CJ.
I hope he can get it in 2 fights, homie. I
The
hope so.
W the WBC is usually the last one to fucking strip
Yeah, that's real.
you.
Shit,
So
they love Canelo. They
I
let
mean,
they
I
let
mean, look,
Charlo ride it out for 2 years, right?
yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, so the WBC is the last to strip you, in my opinion. So, the last person I seen them like take a belt off of was Gary Russell Jr.
Okay.
Excuse me, but he's David Benavidez is the interim WBC champion.
Yeah, that's that part. That part too.
So if Beterbiev wins this fight and retires, I think he may get emailed the belt.
Mm. You talking about Benavidez might get an email championship, right?
Or why not? All right. Again, yeah, it looked like he'll get, because you gotta go really down to number 3 again, at least number 3, to get
Yeah,
a good
he's
fight
number
for
one.
Benavidez, to get a good solid fight for Benavidez, to fight for a vacant belt. If
He
he says,
becomes he goes from the hunter to the
yeah,
hunter.
he's gonna be elevated. That email elevation.
Yep.
I hate to see that. I hate to see it, but Pete game didn't goddamn, I just lost my train of thought. Give me one, two. Didn't Dubois just get? So I know him and Joshua is for the IBF belt, but they already put it on Dubois, if I'm not mistaken, which I hate to see. I hate to see a fighter not earn it in the ring. Am I mistaken, or is that fact? They put it on him already.
I don't even know. I didn't hear that.
No. I was asking. No.
No, so it's for a vacant championship.
Yeah, they're still fighting for a vacant unless they announce it. But you gotta be careful with these because we didn't even know the way that they did Charlo, so you gotta be careful.
Right. I hope that's the case, man. Winning in the ring.
I remember, bro, like the way that Charlo got done. The night or the day, like the week of the fight, they said, "Oh, this is for Charlo's IBF. Oh, this is for Charlo's WBA." He got stripped the night that he said as soon as they said Jermaine Charlo, WBO stripped, right? And then when Tim Tszyu and Fondora fought, they ended up saying, "Hey, fuck it, throw his WBC belt in there too." God damn!
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You gotta be careful. Like, okay, I got it right here. Right, let me scroll down because, like, before we get off of Benavidez, how the fuck did Bakaram get the goddamn IBF belt? Anybody see that fight? When did hold on, damn, how far down did he fall? God damn, I don't even see his name anymore. Oh, they did Madrimov dirty, bro.
Huh? How you mean?
He not in the fucking ranking after Bud beat him.
After a decision, goddamn, you get a decision against the best pound for pound fighter in the world, you just drop out the rankings, son. All right, that's how they do it.
Bro, I don't see his name. Israel Madrimov is number 3 in the WBC. He's no longer in the WBA. I don't see him in the IBF.
And last but not least,
I don't see him in the WBO.
Who's that?
Madrimov.
Oh, at 54.
Bruh, he's in the WBC, but he was the champ in the WBA. You can make sure you know that Bud the champ, but you don't know where the fuck he fell to. He ain't even fall to 15, my nigga.
so he ain't marketable. So that's it.
But you number 3 in the WBC.
You know it's corrupt, champ. I hate it. The sport that we love, that we all hate.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold on, Pop. I'm gonna just mute up while I do this call real fast.
All right. The pressure that you got to put on motherfuckers, right? This is why, like, motherfuckers keep asking when you scroll down to 147, oh, why Bud still holding on to the belts in the fucking 147? Okay. He's champ at. I text Blue Hustle. Blue, what's good?
What's good, my guy? I seen you. I seen it, man. My black ass been running around spending motherfucking hundreds on this goddamn dog I just got.
I seen your puppy.
Huh?
So yeah, I seen your puppy. What's up with it, Blue?
Oh, what's good? Oh, when I put it on the view.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Her name is Missy.
Okay.
Boy, I tell you, boy, she got a little attitude, boy. She's smart though. She's smart.
So what I was saying is that okay, at 154, Buzz the WBA champion, flat out. Now, before they had Charlo's name over the top as champion reset. It's not over there anymore. All right. So Bakaram is the IBF champ with no number 1 or number 2 ranked contender. So then you have Sebastian Fandora, who has a WBO champ. But because Bud won that fight, it could have been Madrimov either way. But the interim WBO champion. So he's putting pressure on Fandora. Fandora is supposed to be fighting who next?
I heard a lot of shit, man. The news changed day to day, but we done heard Spence. We done heard what's the other boy? Shit.
I thought it was just
You
Spence
tell me.
still, but somebody else now.
No, I thought he had a maybe a unification on the table, possibly.
I thought Spence had it locked in, or didn't he say that he couldn't take the fight? Yeah, I thought. Hold on. I thought Spence said he couldn't take the fight, if I'm correct, because he wasn't ready.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So with all of that, with what Fandora got right, but put pressure on him, that nigga. If you don't hurt to get a fight, if your next fight ain't against me, WBO will strip you.
He should be fighting Terrence because he ain't fighting what's the name. That should be automatic choice.
Exactly. So if you're not fighting me, I'm definitely gonna be the WBO champion.
Yeah.
Because if your next fight isn't against me, because I wanted to fight you in the first place, not Madrimov. So if I don't get you next, and you don't fight the WBO, we'll strip you because we do know that Bud is faithful to the WBO and they fuck with him. So
fuck
he will be, you know what I'm saying? He will be WBA champion and WBO champion. If Fandora fights anybody,
and he should get his shit together so he can be IBF champion too. I mean, not get his shit together, but he's got the real big chance of being IBF as long as nobody step in.
So there we go with that. So then, and because nobody knows who the fuck Bakaram is either, just like they didn't know who Madrimov was either. I'm saying those guys, I hate to say it, but those guys was gifted titles in fights and didn't even know that they was going to be gifted the goddamn title the way they stripped Jermell Charlo. So, Bud can go from being a WBA champ, WBO champ in one fight. He could try to get the Bakaram fight. If he beats him, what does he do?
What does Bud do?
I mean, and here's the thing. If Fandora's smart, his next fight, if he's not fighting Earl Spence, he should be trying to fight Bakaram.
I feel that.
Yeah, for the IBF, exactly. That's what I think they're gonna do though. And if somebody does try to if like say for instance Charlo tries to step in, or somebody there's another person that could possibly step in too. I think
Virgil
what they're gonna do is
Virgil Ortiz is the interim WBC champ.
Yeah. He could just basically pay that motherfucker step aside money, right? You know what I mean? Say, man,
Would he take step aside money though? And,
huh?
Like, before we even get to Charlo, right? Let's say Fandora fights Bakaram, right? That automatically gives Bud 2 belts.
Yeah.
Bud fights Tim Tszyu or Lubin. No, I'm sorry. He fights Tszyu, maybe Lubin, or damn, Earth's not in WBA. That's crazy. So, but then again, because even with that, Bud could be greedy because he's champion in recess at 147, right? He still could invoke his clause at 154, moving up as being the champ to try to force whoever holding the belt at WBC to fight him. So people keep asking me, "Oh, what shut the fuck up, man." Understand that this shit is chess, not checkers.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? If I'm trying to make a play for Canelo, I need to be trying to goddamn do some shit where, let's see, I got the WBA championship flat out. Fedora don't fight me next. I get the WBO belt. And if I could try to push for Virgil because Virgil's the intern, I'm gonna push for my motherfucking what's called.
And not to take the conversation sideways, but Blue, I've been looking at your IG and I got an order I want to put in for Mama, so I'm gonna text you that later tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I got you, friend. Oh, I got you.
So when it comes to that, 154 is the what? Okay, Blue. Before I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna go back. Who just take David fighting next, Blue, baby? Let's go. Come on.
What's up? Hey, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna say something real quick about this situation. So, I know
names.
Hey, look. Hold on. You asked me what question did you ask me? What question you asked me?
He's trying to gather his thought. Who next for Tank? Who else could Tank fight? Because clearly the Shakur Tank ain't happening next. That's what he want to know.
Oh yeah, because he ducking.
Hell no.
Oh hell yeah, he ducking, bro. Come on, man. He ducking. You know what I'm saying? You don't call somebody's name out. I don't care if it's your coach or not. You know what I'm saying? That's your team. You don't call somebody's name out and tell him he's easy work and all this other shit. You gotta hold that man accountable, bro. You gotta hold your fighter just like I hold Shakur accountable. You know what I'm saying? If Aloma was to hit him up and then all of a sudden he back out that fight, man, what the fuck is this man doing? That's not cool. I ain't feeling none of that shit.
I feel what you're saying, but I heard a phrase earlier today. It said, it's deeper than ducking. It's business.
I know, but that's speculation right there. Just like I'm speculating. You see what I'm saying? So
Real shit. You get your shit off.
you see what I'm saying? So you know me, when it comes to speculating, but we all I'm real quick to call that out. I have no problems with putting somebody on the spot about that. Yeah, because I did that to somebody earlier this week. Anyways, there was somebody that there was BFTV. He was making a comment about BF was making a comment about Tank saying he has no footwork. He said all he does is come forward and just with his hands up, a high guard, and then and go backwards with a high guard. Because all he does is walk around, walk people down and follow him. That's what he said. Now, granted, that's his opinion. So it is what it is. But I know AC don't feel like that. AC says he's got mad footwork. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. But who should Tank fight? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I mean, I guess go for the other dude, the one that has the belt, the Ukrainian gentleman, Lomas Peoples. Y'all there? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Go for what's the name's people. That's what I think. Honestly, in my personal opinion. That's what I think, brother.
You just a Tank hater anyway.
Ah! Why you say that? I'm telling you, that'd be a good fight. He wants to go for the belts. He says he want to go for undisputed, right? That's not a way to go.
But you still a hater.
Why am I a hater? Hold on. Hold on.
Because you don't vote for Tank like that.
So check it out. I don't, but I respect boxing, and I'll give him his props. I do respect boxing. That man's
Yo,
a
look
good
how
fighter.
fast he slid past that shit. And he like, I don't, but I respect.
I mean, I mean, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You know what I mean? I don't like his ways. You know what I'm saying? The way he moves. I don't like the way he moves on the outside. I don't like his character. But no matter what, he's still a good boxer. You know, hands down, he is. You got to give him his props. You know what I'm saying? He steps in the ring with the average person, he dusting them up like it's nothing. He steps in the ring with the person that's above average, he dusting them up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a high caliber person in order to get in that ring with him and make a difference. You see what I'm saying? So,
all right, so okay, so because we're gonna run through this real quick.
mm-hmm.
If he don't fight Bernacek, Bernacek or Delatatios, he tripping, right?
It should have been Shakur, bro. You know what it should have been, but yeah, basically he's tripping. Nah, but he waited. He got to fight, but bro, he waited on him, bro. Like Shakur,
it don't really matter though. Like for everybody who hating on why they want to say Shakur's a duck, but Shakur has a fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tank do. That's the whole point. What does Tank do?
I mean, his best fight is the one with the Ukrainian dude. Is it a fight that he's gonna win easily? I do believe so. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You see what I'm saying? I believe that he can win that fight very easily. There's not a challenge for him. The Lomachenko fight is a kind of a challenge because you got to see which Lomachenko is gonna show up. That's how I feel. You know, if that fight.
So what does David Benavidez do? What does he do in the time being?
David Benavidez?
Yes,
I think David Benavidez. He marched forward with only person I feel that would give him problems is a couple, but he should beat this other dude, man. He should beat him hands down. He might have a little trouble though, because you know he's got to get acclimated to the weight because he didn't look so good. I don't believe he didn't look so good. It's just moving up in the weight and getting used to it. You see what I'm saying? So he might have a little bit of. He might go through just a little bit of adversity, but nothing major. He'll still win the fight, in my personal opinion. Now, if he was a fight like a Bivol,
mm-hmm.
or Better Be, then I'm gonna be honest with you. He gonna have that's like I would say I would give it to Bivol over Benavidez because he's a good ass boxer. But I think Better Be would beat him too, but the fight would be a good fight though, in my personal opinion. I think both of those fights would be a good fight because he would be tailor-made for Bivol walking forward. You see what I'm saying? Bivol smart enough to move around the ring and not stay in one spot, not be flat-footed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why the fuck is my shit freezing up? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Hey, that shit be happening, bro. That's why I was wondering if my shit was fucking up because I'm inside of Walmart right now. I couldn't tell if it wasn't, but you know.
But you know what though? Because we talking about because this is the next big fight that's coming up. Because nobody thinks that Washington has a chance. Anyway, whoever that guy is that's fighting anyway. What do y'all think about this right here? Y'all have any changing? You know, does Berlanga last or does he get knocked the fuck out? What round y'all got Berlanga get knocked the fuck out?
That's a good question. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna say he's got a puncher's chance. I don't give a fuck, but probably around like maybe 7 or 8.
You stole my answer. I'm gonna say I'm being a typical nigga right now. My apologies, but I was gonna say round 7.
Mm-hmm. 7 or 8, unfortunately. Just being honest.
And I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because you had the Latino brother up here earlier, and I had to stand on business.
Man, he got Canelo. goddamn Canelo putting that motherfucker. Them niggas, a lot of niggas outside of the East Coast don't have faith in Berlanga, bro.
Real shit.
Well, see, I got faith. Oh, go ahead.
It's an East Coast thing, like because Berlanga's young. He's from the city.
He don't got the experience. He don't got the experience when it comes to like the real Showtime. That's how I feel. If you want me to be honest with you,
he down there in Florida and Orlando. He been moving with the right people to get his name out there. But
yeah, he has. That's a fact. When
shit
you say
is
that's
crazy.
a fact.
Like if you've been checking on Instagram, they've been showing like all the times that he got dropped, and it's crazy. Like they going crazy with this shit. Like yo, bro, y'all niggas went back to like his first couple of fights, amateur fights, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shit was crazy. So it's like, when he fights Canelo, he's not gonna look like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, listen, he got to fight. I don't give a fuck what. Like the fight's already set in stone. It's not like Canelo's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, and then I pissed y'all off. I'm gonna fight David Benavidez. No, he's fighting Edgar fucking Berlanga, y'all.
Yeah,
right. That's the fight. Hey, let me ask y'all this real quick. You feel he gonna do more of a Charlo and switch up his style based on the opponent, or more of a Jaime and just do what he do and be content with getting knocked the fuck out?
It depends on how Canelo speak. I mean, Canelo, we can talk all the shit we want about Canelo, but Canelo has been in the ring a lot of times. He's seen a lot of styles. He'll figure out a way that he think that he can to catch like Edgar Berlanga. He might sucker him in, catch him with a counter punch. He may, Edgar may feel that power and be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is this?" We don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Canelo may frustrate him with his head movement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. So
well, that ever since he fought Mayweather, he stepped his game up with his defense. You see what I'm saying? He learned a lot from Mayweather. So you can see that. You can see that in the latter end of his career right now. You see what I'm saying? How he has head movement and everything like that. That's one thing I'm not even gonna hold you, bullshit you. I'm gonna keep it 100. He's keeping, you can see it. It speaks for itself. You know what I mean? So most definitely he gonna have a head movement going on and everything like that, in my personal opinion. Because he don't be playing when it comes to shit like that. He get it done. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. He gets the job done because when he fought Caleb Plant, he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? And Caleb Plant was moving on him.
Yeah, head movement. He's definitely improved on since that Mayweather fight.
Yeah,
but still a lack of footwork especially as he gets older. But y'all,
exactly.
let me sum it up. Y'all saying that it's more about how Canelo adjusts to whatever Berlanga is bringing in, more than what Berlanga's approach is. Is that right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I saw. I mean, it is his approach. I mean, he's gonna basically do it on the fly. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion.
There you go.
I mean,
That's what I was getting at. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the fly.
In short, he's saying Canelo's just gonna show superior ring IQ and instincts.
I feel that.
But you never know.
Yeah.
Just this?
Yeah.
Would y'all put any bread down on Berlanga? Say it was, I don't know the odds right now. I don't gamble no more. But say it was 1 to 500. Would you put just a hundo on Berlanga to win 5 Thou Wow?
All day.
Okay.
All day.
Real. I might do the same. I'm gonna have to look.
I've got my bets out there.
Okay. What was it when you bet?
Don't recall off the top of my head. But what I'm saying is, right now, I'm betting professionally on a betting website, uh, probably the night of the fight, right before the fight starts.
Yeah, I think that's when the odds gonna be the most jacked up. Okay.
Yeah,
See?
you feel what I'm saying? And I'm not putting one dime on Canelo.
No, that'd be a waste of money. But
Yeah, so um, I'm just looking right there for the upset slash cash out.
mad at
You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, sometimes, and I've seen this within the Canelo's. Oh, pardon me. I said sometimes I've seen this thing in a Canelo sphere before, where the general public, the fans, and the betting odds go heavy in favor of Canelo. The first time I called it and had this feeling I got right now, and I could be wrong, but the last time I had this feeling is when I saw Canelo getting ready to fight Bivol.
you.
And I
Okay,
was the
I hope you
only
dropped a little something on that. I feel that.
and I was the only dude that kept on calling it like, yo, I'm telling y'all, bro, this is gonna be a boxing clinic. You're not gonna see this man get beat like that the way this dude gonna beat him. Don't nobody know who B-Ball is. Who the fuck is this B-Ball nigga? I'm like, he he the truth up there. Y'all sleeping on this dude because just one day I was looking at, one day how I got it onto B-Ball is one day I was just looking at ConcuBox stats to make a point between everybody saying this great jab that Errol Spence had way back during the Bud and Errol before they even fought. And I was like, okay, he should be up there then. If his jab is so superior, he should be, one of those top guys who lands a jab.
Right.
That's not even true. Nowhere near the truth. He throws a lot of jabs, but he's only got like a 9% connect ratio.
Interesting.
You fit his highest percent ratio was I believe it was what I don't remember, is either Cale Brook or Sean Porter, where he connected with 11% of the high volume of jabs he throws. So basically, what I was saying was just looking at that, I kept on looking at this dude who was in number one. Like, who the fuck is this Dimitri Bivol dude? Who the fuck is that? Then I looked at some YouTube videos and some YouTube highlights, and I was just like, oh shit, this dude could box.
So you combine the eye test with the CompuBox, and you was like, okay, this is something I can get behind.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah. And I was just like, everything that I seen Canelo do wrong, Bivol does right. And he had an answer for it in other people that he fought. So I was like, yo, Canelo's tailor made for this nigga. Y'all tripping. I'm like, if y'all think that, you know, he may not have known who Dimitri Bivol was. It could have been a cherry pick going wrong, but at one point I just thought I gave Canelo a little respect. Like, okay, he going after probably the second baddest motherfucker up at 175. Okay, I respect you for that one, bro. Let's see what you do. You trying to get up there and make noise.
most definitely.
That's why I kept on telling people, nah, he a cherry pick. I'm like, how the fuck do you cherry pick the second best nigga up there, the best boxer up there, the best pure boxer? How do you cherry pick the best pure boxer? How does that work out?
Yeah,
You know,
That was not a blessing in disguise, but I guess the reverse. Uh, fucking a hidden danger because now, hold on, let me just get this point off real
no,
quick.
go ahead, go ahead.
Because now he's shook to take on a real challenge because of that. You know that Floyd Mayweather loss didn't break him. he was still willing to fight the best. You know, he might have timed the shit out. You know, when it was most beneficial to him. But since that Bivol lost, he ain't taking chances.
Yeah.
You got it, Blue.
Well, in my personal opinion, and I catch that I caught the ass end of what AC was saying. AC, you said that when what's the name fought when Canelo fought, it wasn't a cherry pick, or it was?
No, I was arguing with people that I find it hard to believe that you take the best boxer at 175 and then someone saying that dude's a cherry pick. I'm like, y'all don't know who Dimitri Bivol is. That's why you calling him a cherry pick. But he's not a cherry pick. I'm like, you got to be on another planet for you to go up there and say Dimitri Bivol is a cherry pick, and you coming up to his class.
So he, in my opinion, the fuck. In my opinion, I believe it was a cherry pick because he wasn't that well known, and that's the reason why he took that fight, because he thought he could run
Because
through him.
the way that he did Kovalev,
Yeah,
the way he did
and
Kovalev, people thought that.
yeah, and that's the reason why I'm saying it was a cherry pick,
And
because the
no, but
way.
I'll be real with you. I was in jail, and a kid was telling me like, "Yo, Canelo's fighting Bivol." I said, "Don't you bet on Canelo?" He said, "What you talking about?" I said, "Bro, he's not gonna beat him." He said, "What you mean?" I said, "Listen, bro."
Yeah, I wish I'd have known Pop back then. Me and him would have been piggybacking on niggas like y'all sleeping.
He's not gonna beat him, bro.
Yeah. Because even when I thought it was a cherry pick too, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, because you didn't know that much about him, so I was like, hell yeah, that's a cherry.
He's
This
gonna
motherfucker
box his
taking
fucking
another
head
cherry
off.
pick, and then when he went through and did what he did and beat him, I was like, that's what your ass get, cherry pick gone wrong. You see what I'm saying?
He's gonna box his head off. He's gonna use his jab. Bivol's gonna use his jab, hit him with the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Keep him at bay. Whenever Canelo try to do whatever, he's bigger. He's gonna be able to take those punches and watch what happens. And look what happened. Something like what?
They graciously gave Canelo 3 rounds in that fight. He literally
Hell yeah.
won 2 rounds, maybe 1.
Word.
Hey, look, they really wanted to give his ass 4 rounds, but they was like, we can't do it.
Yeah.
I was
he like,
automatic gets 4 rounds.
I'm like,
automatic
okay,
gets 4 rounds.
you could have gave Canelo the second round. I'll legitimately give him the second round. You feel what I'm saying? After that, I didn't see a round that Canelo won. I had the fight 11-1, damn near shutout. You feel what I'm saying? And and a lot of dudes was just like leading up. They was like, so how is this unknown ass bum ass nigga supposed to beat Canelo? Dudes was clowning me. I was like, yo, he's got a superior jab. If you go to his CompuBox right now, you see his jab stats. This nigga has the highest hit connect ratio with the jab, and he doesn't throw a lot of jabs. He just throws a jab when he's supposed to.
It was a cherry pick that went wrong.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Yes, sir. What's good with you, boss? How you doing? Hey, let me do one thing real quick. I want to make sure I do my introductions from now on like this popular. But what up, Bo? What up, AC? What up, CJ? And what up with your smoke, man? That's all.
All right.
What's good?
But Bo, please explain to me how it was a cherry pick gone wrong. No, I mean you.
It was a cherry pick gone wrong.
His management didn't know who Bivol was when they picked him because
I'm gonna tell you why I thought he picked him. Bivol had took around COVID time, right? Bivol, you know what I'm saying? Everything shut down for a minute. Bivol took a long layoff. His first fight back, he fought a guy named Craig Richardson, whatever.
Yeah.
He got it in the UK. Bivol didn't look good in that fight. Richardson he was getting off on Bivol. Bivol, ended up winning. Then Bivol had another fight with Umar Salamov. Bivol looked a little bit better, but he was still having problems in that fight. So Canelo looked at that like, oh, that's an easy lick. But I mean, I knew who Bevo was just, you know what I'm saying, even before the whole COVID shit went down. I knew who he was. I like, man, this dude got major skills. But people was looking at it like, oh, damn, he got hurt by a fucking I forgot the white dude out of New York, you know, the Carmen man, whatever
Joe
his name
Smith.
is. Joe
Yeah.
Smith. They was like, oh yeah, this is an easy lick. Man,
But Joe Smith could crack. That's the shit that trips me out. It wasn't like Joe Smith couldn't crack.
I know.
Joe
But people
Smith
were thinking,
knocked Bernard Hopkins out the fucking ring.
But see, I think Joe Smith was a
He
bum.
retired.
Oh,
Joe
yeah,
Smith retired Bernard Hopkins, bro. Like, here's what I
I
tell
didn't
you.
like Joe Smith like that.
That was a
Here's what I
53-year-old
tell you about
I
Joe
didn't like
Smith.
him like that, but I just knew he could crack. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
if
you knew he
could
could hit,
connect
but
on you,
I didn't have confidence in his boxing skills. So I feel what you're saying, AC.
yeah, Joe
what I tell
Smith
you about
connects
Joe
on you,
Smith
he
real
might
fast.
sleep you.
Here's what I tell you about Joe Smith real fast.
he
I'll tell you this
like-
about Joe Smith. I'll tell you this about Joe Smith. Until he got the belt, Joe never did a full training camp.
That's stupid. Why the fuck you at that? That's dumb as fuck. Like, what are these boxers thinking? Like doing a half-ass training camp, and you consider you want to be one of the best people in the world.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you
dumb,
why.
bro.
I'm gonna tell you why. Joe was like, listen, you can try to do this and do that, but my clients from his business that he owned, that's where he make his bread at. He know he gonna make his bread for the rest of his life.
Now, Smoke, I was getting ready to say that too. He must be making so much money out of it.
He like you know what I'm
some
saying,
other
like
way,
out here,
but
he
you
like
feel
tree
like that.
climb, like tree service and shit that niggas don't want to do, roofing and shit like that, right? So
yeah,
until he got the belt, like, and then I'll be real with you, I was locked up with niggas, and I was locked up with a nigga. He was like, "Yo, I got 7 brothers. I think Joe Smith got 2 or 3 brothers." He said it was. My man said it was him, his 7 brothers, and his homies trying to jump them 3-4 white boys.
What?
So yeah, bro, just naturally, Joe can just fight, but actually taking boxing serious. He didn't do it until like maybe the fight before or the fight when he got the belt. Now they sent him in there crazy to fight Beterbiev. They sent him in there to go straight ahead. Got knocked out early. Since then, Joe really ain't been worried about boxing because his name has got so crazy that, I mean, like, well, where we live at on Long Island, New York, there's old money, and there's people like, hey, yeah, that's a former light heavyweight champion right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Parts of old West
heavyweight champion
like
right there. Cutting the limbs down in my backyard.
That's basically old Westbury, but where he's at, he's further out, and it gets deeper the further out you go because it's a lot of space.
Yeah, the Hamptons, all that shit.
Yeah.
So,
Bridgehampton, West Hampton, Northampton.
You know what I'm saying? When it came to Joe, like he probably did a whole training camp against B-Hop. He said that white boy shit, and niggas really didn't know, like, that white boy shit don't fly with Joe like that. Like, he's a human being. He been raised around niggas.
Yeah.
So, and then when he seen how like they was trying to move him and shit like that, he never, like, they'd be like, Joe, you gotta train. He'd be like, listen, my client already paid me their money. I gotta go do this job.
Oh, I got you.
I'll get the training when I get the training. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is a little while. This shit I'm doing is forever.
Yeah. Shit, it could have been forever. Well, not forever, but he still could have.
Joe was a live wire, bro. Niggas didn't really, even though like people try to bring some rape, but a lot of diverse people supported Joe Smith because people just like his attitude. They liked his grind.
The common man. His name said it all. The common man. The blue collar nigga. Word. White or black. He get it in. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And you was like, yo, this is a straight up blue collar nigga that You try to front on his money, that he gonna knock you out, bro.
Yeah, he gonna be the person that maybe think rational, but at the same time, he maybe think irrational.
Yeah, bro. Like that's all I'm saying about Joe. Like, you know, um, and just B-Ball. Yes, he had, after he had the layoff, you know, he didn't look as good as he looked before the layoff and shit like that. But I get where Bold was going with it and everything, because there is a lot of truth to that. The fact that, you know, some people felt, and I don't doubt that argument, but I my point is always this though. But if you know who he is, you trying to get that man when he weak, when you think he weak, but
Yeah,
his stats is still better, way better than yours, Canelo. There's no fucking way. I see you beating this dude. Take 50% away from this nigga, Canelo. You still can't outbox this nigga.
yeah.
And that's where you know my where I tried to land my plane as far as my strongest argument. You feel what I'm saying? But I get where people bring up the history of, like, yeah, you coming off of, a long layoff, and then you had two outings where you didn't look that good. So Canelo wanted to hop on you. You feel
Yep,
what I'm
that's
saying?
why I said it was. Yeah, that's why I said it was a cherry pick gone wrong.
Yeah,
You know,
I like,
that's just my personal opinion.
no, I don't try to go hard with a person to say that it was a cherry pick going wrong, unless you just coming at me by saying, yeah, it was a cherry pick going wrong, and I say, all right, so explain it. Well, it was just a cherry pick going wrong. Like, who is B-Ball? Didn't nobody know who B-Ball is.
Yeah,
B-Ball ain't shit.
exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna go hard at you. But if you can give me, like both you and Bo did, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that, because y'all got a little history behind, and common sense behind why you saying, in your opinion, it was a cherry pick.
That's why, like on some real shit, like with Bivol and Better Beef. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think Better Beef can pull that fight off, bro. Like, but I'm gonna go with Bivol. You see what I'm saying? But I
Okay, but
honestly
Bill,
believe Better Beef can pull it off because how he is. He's a brawler puncher. He's like a boxer puncher, but almost like a brawler too at the same
but
time.
if he pulls it off though, right? Like, do you think he fights again or does he retire?
Nah, man, he ain't gonna retire. He's still he. I think if he pulls that off, he's still gonna want to fight. I
For
would if I
what?
was him.
For what?
Because you still
What else
can.
does he
You
have?
still can. But why retire though? Listen,
He's
listen. I
almost
hear what you're
40,
saying.
my nigga. He's almost
It
40.
don't. But
Shit,
he's
but I'm
still
saying,
he still
Jay
got the
Lee,
game though, my guy. He's still got
Jay
the
Lee,
game.
Jay Lee James is over 40, still boxing.
Yeah,
Fucking
he still got the
Lawrence,
game, and he still wants something to prove
Lawrence
to
over
them young
40 and still
boys.
boxing.
Yeah, just think about it. I'm 40 years old, whooping on these these young and upcoming fighters, man. Whooping
But
on
I'm
y'all.
40. But listen though, I'm 40. I'm pushing 40. In my last 2 or 3 training camps, I done got hurt and had to postpone each fight.
I think B-Ball. I'm rocking with Pop on this one. I think he retires after this. I think he retires because if he gets the stoppage, he'll probably. I mean, I don't. Maybe there's some old school fighter from like the fucking 30s or whatever, or prohibition or some shit like that, to whereas they became champ and pretty much knocked out every fucking opponent that they ever faced. And Bivol could be that guy. Yeah, I became undisputed. They're gonna make it lineal. Now, how do you follow at that weight class Dmitry Bivol's accomplishments? He had a belt. He became unified. Then he became undisputed, and he became lineal.
Beterbiev
I
knocked out
mean,
everybody. Yeah.
Beterbiev, and then when you look at his record, it's all knockouts.
Yeah, but you know what? The reason why I want to retire because for one, he had bigger fights coming his way. Now,
Yeah, he still
you
got.
know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. I'm my bad. My apologies.
Yeah, yeah. Now you got Morrell and Benavidez up there. That's gonna be a good fight.
I mean, bro.
And hold on, AC. I just want to piggyback off what he said real quick.
If we say Morrell not ready for Benavidez right now, based off his last performance, that nigga, nobody sacrificing, and Morrell ain't sacrificing himself to Wolverine, bro.
Well, I feel like Better Beef still got money to make, bro, and he gonna make even more money. So if I was him, I would bask in.
And listen, we just went over this earlier, bro. He's got a problem the minute he becomes undisputed. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. I gotta tell my people this shit again, man. Michael Eifert. Remember that name. Because if there's a rematch clause between him and Bivol, guess what IBF is gonna do?
Strip him.
Gonna mandate the Michael Eifert fight and probably strip this nigga. So,
but it ain't gonna stop the rematch clause though.
Nah, but what he should do, bro, can he have his team just reach out to him and talk to him like they're supposed to? Figure out the terms, because that's all.
Talk to him and you know you're gonna have to come out your pocket. I don't know how deep Bivol's back end is. I don't know how deep their pockets are.
They've been getting paid a lot more lately. Well, I know Bivol had dealing with Turkey. He's been getting paid a lot more lately.
Yeah, because you know, like you got the Sheik in there trying to like, yo, hold this a little minute. You know what I'm saying? It's just your sanctioning fee money. You feel what I'm saying? Plus a little incentive, but you know, try to let some of these fights go through instead of being fast to strip these motherfucking undisputed champions. Because y'all stripping undisputed champions left and right. This is an era where we had a lot of, you know, undisputed champions, and them niggas ain't, you know, most of the motherfuckers ain't even been able to be undisputed for a whole year.
Yeah.
So they on the terror right now. They like, yo, respect our gangster right now. If we mandate a fight, then you better reach out to us. If you don't really reach out to us and we don't really like what you're saying, because we looking for the envelope under the table or the Zelle under the table and we don't see that, bro, your ass is getting stripped.
Yeah, that's why I said he should be able to, you know what I'm saying, reach out to motherfuckers and talk to the commissions, the commissioning bodies and let them know what's going on. With the manager should, at least, because that's what happened with motherfucking Bud. Bomac was locked up.
But it's still not going to get rid of the Michael Eifert problem. That problem is still there. You're only paying for an adjournment. You feel what I'm saying? So
you think Michael Eifert is going to be able to, that he can really pull it off against Bivol though?
Hell no. I don't even know who this dude is. At the end of this live, I'm gonna start to Google Michael Eifert and see if I can see some highlights on this nigga or look at his box record or something and see what's really good with this dude.
Well, the reason why I'm saying this is because if he beats Bivol, my guy, you gotta look at it like this. He beat a boxer, bro, and I don't know who Michael. You gonna make me have to look up Michael Eifert, so. Because I want to see what you're talking about, to tell you the truth. Because I can't even admit. That's why I'm asking the question I'm asking, because you know what I'm saying. Because Bivol is a boxer. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And if this man Better Beef can beat a boxer, a pure boxer, an elite boxer. Let me just put it to you like that. Let's just say elite boxer. Then that means he's got enough skills. That takes some skills in the way he fights to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on point with your mental game and physical game. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said, if it came down to it, I think, Michael Eifert would probably have a good chance of winning, but
no,
it would still be negative for it would be a negative.
He does not. Michael
Eifert, I mean, what is he a power puncher? Is he a boxer? What is he?
I just looked at his box record, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's German, right? German fighter, right?
Yeah.
He's 13-1 with 5 KOs.
So he's a boxer.
13-1 with 5 KOs.
Yeah, he's a boxer. But so who did he take the loss to? That's the question. And when was the loss?
His loss was to Tom Desmensky. You feel what I'm saying? Back in 2020.
That was kind of recent, bro. 4 years ago. Well, 3 years ago, if you want to, like 3.5 years ago.
And it kind of falls in the middle of his career.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at him to see what you're saying, though.
He's got 1, 2. Then there 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 fighters on a 13 fight record, or 14 total fight record. 6 of them motherfuckers have losing records.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you about Michael Eifert. And how does a guy like Michael Eifert get to number 1 for the IBF? And there always some weird ass nigga like that, like with Canelo, the Williams.
Shit, that's a situation with Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. It sound like because Buster Douglas,
I don't think Buster was a mandatory. I think that was more.
Well, I was just saying with the win, you know what I'm saying, like how his record versus like Mike Tyson's record, and like you would assume that Mike Tyson should win that fight. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But I see what you're saying too, though. Being mandatory. I don't know. Just like you said, you think that. So basically, what you're saying that Michael Eifert won't take step aside money. He's gonna wants to do that fight so he can strip him. If he takes that fight,
I'm that rematch. Like this, just from, I think he might be the guy that wants to take the fight, but his team will be the guys that says, you know what, we're not going to put you in there with Bivol or Beterbiev or the winner of that fight. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's just let them do what they
How old is this guy? Did it say his age on there?
Huh?
Does it say his age?
Let me see. Let me see. He's 26.
Oh yeah, they're gonna tell him to hold on. Everybody, yeah, hold on for now.
Yeah, because he got a baby face. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like the nigga look like he about 19 or 20, 23. Do you feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a cat like that could fuck the whole game up for rematches, at least for undisputed, and and everything else, unless the rematch goes on another Riyadh card. Then definitely he'll take some step aside money. You feel what I'm saying? He'll be happy to sit at that position, and I don't think the IBF is actually gonna make him fight for to become the intern, because his only fight, if there was going to be one, his problem is Anthony Yarden, because he sits at number 3. The number 2 spot is vacant. So Michael Eifert versus Anthony Yardy for the intern belt.
You still got Buatsi too, right?
Not for the IBF. Buatsi's only Buatsi is sitting at the WBO. Yeah, Buatsi's he's not with the IBF. So, Eifert would get a shot at Yardy for the vacant. He loses that fight easily. He gets slept. Yardy sleeps that nigga early. You feel what I'm saying? So no matter what, it looked like, just from the landscape, and it all depends on how things play out and shit. Because all I'm speaking is on the speculation and shit like that. But at the end of the day, however this shit play out, Benavidez, if he stays at 175, he's gonna have to see Yardy in 2 fights or less. That's just the landscape of it, the way shit is looking, at least on paper. So that'll probably be a conversation dudes is having like either late in the year or you know or early next year. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, other than that, who does who would who do you say Benavidez fight, Bo?
Well, he's also the mandatory, right? For the winner, I thought.
Right now he's intern. So who do you think he fights next? Because he's honestly he's not in any other sanctioning body but the WBC.
I mean, they're gonna have to, because he's still technically with the PBC, and you know how they do. They're gonna have him do a stay busy fight with somebody.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't know who it'll be, but I would like to see fight Anthony Yard, Joshua Buatsi, or even fight Lyndon Arthur. Fight him.
Let me see if Lyndon is even up. That's a good choice, though. I completely forgot about Lyndon Arthur. Well, unfortunately, Lyndon Arthur is not in the WBC. So between Buatsi and um, and Arthur, I don't know if we get either one of those fights. You feel what I'm saying? Unless he's on the undercard or something, and they just make it happen like that. You know what I'm saying? On the undercard or some Riyadh card, and behind the scenes they make something happen like that. But as far as in the WBC, he's got Smith. If Smith is still around, Kalen Smith, Anthony Yardy, Albert Ramirez, Connor Wallace, Ruben Krasinski, Dan Aziz, Richard Rivera, Powell Steppen, Ronald Garville.
Richard Rivera, Popeye is ranked.
Yeah, Richard Rivera. Yeah, he's ranked number 8.
I had a few months ago. I saw him fight live.
Okay, is he
But I
good
don't know.
or?
I don't know how he's ranked 8 because he only got a 1-fight winning streak right now, right?
I didn't bring up his. I'm just looking at the rankings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's ranked number 8 in the WBC.
Yeah, he's ranked number 8. Then Ben Whitaker, Ben Whitaker is actually ranked now. He's ranked number 11.
Because technically he's still a prospect though.
Yeah. Jesse Hart, Yana Menendez,
right?
Eamon Kataviv, and Paulo Acuso, something like that. That's the top 15 right there of what they have right now for the WBC. So Benavidez, like, because he ain't in no other sanctioning body, he got slim pickings up here. Like, if he want to make a real name for himself.
Until they updated again, David Morrell is not ranked up here neither, but he did have a fight.
Yeah.
But he's in the WBA, right? He's in the WBA rankings, I thought.
Yeah, but he's still ranked at 168.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, they didn't move him. They didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Dan Aziz will be something David Benavidez keep himself busy. So Dan Aziz, he could do him.
Okay.
He could do Rivera. He could do Rivera.
Okay.
Because that'd be like technically that'd be a tune-up for David Benavidez, really. But
You saying Dan Aziz or Rivera be a tune-up for him?
I think Rivera would be a tune-up for him.
Okay.
Dan Aziz might be a tune-up for him as well.
All right.
But you know they gonna take stay busy fights where as though they won't lose their slot. You know what I'm saying, to become a mandatory. So they ain't gonna fight nobody. I mean, I wish it was like that way. Like fight the next top guy to solidify your spot. You know what I'm saying? But you know how the boxing game is. And David Benavidez is still with the PBC. They gonna put him in with a tune-up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna you know, go to the dresser drawers that are closest to the floor. You feel what I'm saying? Where you keep your socks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, bro. It's like it ain't really looking good. Like it ain't really looking good, you know. I mean, Tank's situation look a little bit better than David Benavidez, but they both in a bad situation. You feel me? They both.
Man, the whole situation is fucked, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. Yeah, like for both of them, it ain't looking good. You feel what I'm saying? But if Tank is what he's saying he is, you know, become unified and snatch up that burner check belt.
Tank, man. Look, I know, man. You don't know how I feel about Tank, man. Like I just don't. I have no like, man. I was told the other day on KO shit when I was debunking KO and shit because he was trying to make it look like he had proof or he knew he had factual information that he had. I'm like, how are you proving it as a fucking fact that this man is like Shakur's a fucking liar? You know what I'm saying? But you're telling me that your boy Tank ain't no goddamn liar when his whole team be lying. And if Tank allows,
Knockout, man, knockout be capping, man. He used to do the
oh
same
yeah,
shit.
I made him admit. He admitted to me on the thing. You know what I'm saying? And he was dancing around my fucking questions and shit. I was like, bro, stop dancing around. I said, why are you doing this to your people? You're doing this to your fans, bro. You're making your fans think it's one way and it's not, bro. Stop lying to your fans.
He used to do the
You know
same
what I'm
thing.
saying?
He used to do the same thing with the Earl Spence situation. You know, he was a big time Earl Spence fan, and but just sit up here and manipulate the story to have
Yeah, like one way he did it with me, what he was trying to do me, because me and him was going at it, bro. It was me and him went at it for like a good hour, bro. Like it was just me and him. You know, somebody got on there before me. A couple people got on there before me. He cooked their ass real quick. But with me, he was like, "Nah, we can't keep it on no point. No. Let's keep it on Tank and Shakur." And I'm like, "What you mean keep it on Tank and Shakur? That makes no sense." You know, Shakur don't got nobody talking for him like that. I could see if his granddad was talking for him, but that's about the only person that would talk for him. But he don't even do that. So Shakur got to be his own motherfucking promoter, his own talker. You know what I'm saying? But Tank got two coaches that be talking for him. So Tank is in control of what it is. He should be the one. I mean, he ain't said the term sheet. He ain't said none of this shit. And I'm just letting him know. I'm like, bro, you can't just keep telling. You can't tell me one thing and tell me that you're cooking me. So I had to get off the panel because I just made it to the house, right? And I told him I'll be back on. You know, I was supposed to watch a movie and shit with my family, but we didn't watch a movie. But I'm still listening to this nigga. I'm still listening to what he's saying. And he's like, yeah, man, he only had one point that, you know what I'm saying, that Shakur said that he said that he said they didn't say anything. And I'm like, this man is really trying to make me look like I don't know shit what I'm talking about, bro. Like he's really trying to make himself
on some real shit, knock out old people they money back because everybody who cooked when they was cooking for Bud Crawford and people just picked against them because of what they thought, Like, and then like, do you give people their money back because all you niggas was wrong on that shit, and that's what you made your goddamn channel off of? You got like, I remember when he asked me to be a damn judge, I was like, knockout, no, you're not. This shit is gonna be, this shit gonna be unbiased than a motherfucker. And look, we got him. He won't dare do another damn debate shit because niggas gonna be like, nigga, your shit. The judges you got is going like.
Yo, he's still mad at me because I cooked him on his own debate, but the judges were so biased. They gave him a round that he didn't even debate it.
Yeah, his judges.
First of all, but before you go,
all
bro, first of
handpicked
all,
by
how
him.
do you even go on? How do you debate on your own channel? Like, nigga, you can't debate nobody. Like, how you gonna lose a debate on your own channel?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's why he tried. That's why he controls the narrative, and he says what he said.
Yeah, he
You see what I'm
handpicked his
saying?
own judges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he controls the narrative. So if he feels like, you know what I'm saying, he losing, he gonna say something.
Yeah, and he knew he was picking. He knew he picked every judge was not a Terrence Crawford fan. Every judge, if you went to their channel, they were all saying the same thing. Bud duck, Bud do bad business. 3 contracts
Yeah,
were sent to Bud, one for 14 million, one for 10 million, and all of these, and he didn't sign neither contract. Then he ran and left to go fight David Benavidez.
And like me and Naga used to go at it on fucking what's the name channel?
shit.
You know that channel AC. What's that channel we used to go on?
Ream shit. You talking about Reem, or you talking about uh what's the names from ATL2?
Yeah, the guy from ATL.
What it do, everybody? This your boy. What the fuck is his name again?
No, damn, Boxer Die. We used to go on Boxer
Yeah,
Boxer Die.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So Knockout used to come over there. Me and Knockout used to just go at it hardcore with this old Bud and Earl shit. And then, at the end, fucking Knockout be like, all right, come to my channel so we can have this debate.
yeah.
Like,
He was like, listen, man, if y'all want to have this debate, man, y'all come over to my channel right now. We could do that shit live right there. I'll drop the link for y'all. I was like, knockout, man, stop that, bro. Stop that. You've been cooked by damn near everybody on this panel about a Bud versus Errol Spence thing. And I gotta give it to you, boy, bro. You keep coming back though.
When I first met Knockout, I got the educated brother from the bank shit from New Jack City. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I got from him. And then after a while, I was like, oh, we got the. And when I came home, it was a totally different thing. And then I was like, okay, he about to do this debate thing. So I'm like, let me check it out first before, because he asked me to be a judge. I'm like, let me check it out before I. Then I was just like, oh man, hell no, this shit biased. Hell, I can hear this shit. So, and then sometimes the judges, I should just listen to the debates and be like, how did you get that as a judge unless you not being unbiased? You being biased as hell. Just, oh man, this shit. And then I definitely couldn't have been a judge too long on that shit because on some of those damn debates when Knockout lost, I'd have been like, yeah, Knockout lost. Like, yo, bro, you probably lost 2 out of 3 rounds of this shit, bro. Like, even in your debate, like, just because you made a point or you made a nigga stumbled up, that don't mean you won the fucking debate, bro. That's how
Yeah.
they doing them
yo,
shit.
you want to hear some funny shit? So him and Knockout and Ring IQ had a debate on Ring IQ channel, right? And Ring IQ, Drew, you know, he's getting the best of Knockout, right? And everybody knew Ring IQ got the best of him. Fucking Knockout went on Twitter, was like, "Yo, I won this debate, right?" And everybody was like hitting like and shit, like, "Yeah, yeah, man, you won that shit, man." I was like, "Hold on, bro. Like, did he really think? Like, did he really thought he won that fucking debate? Like,
Hell yeah, if he was drinking that wine.
Yo, his yo, listen, man. His audience and all of that, man. They all run in the same bubble.
Yeah.
You bring BFTB as a judge
oh man,
in a Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence thing, then there's a problem.
Facts.
You got a problem right there. And then when I told you, yo, bro, you didn't win. Your judges were, you know, biased as hell. Oh, I'm not gonna let you disrespect my panel. I'm not disrespecting the panel. I'm just speaking the facts. Like how, you know, I said, listen, I went through the debate with you because I just wanted to cook you because I know you wasn't coming with nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So if belts don't matter, why would you bring up Black Murderers Row when Black Murderers Row was about black fighters who didn't have a fight, that didn't have a chance to fight for what? The fucking belt. The fuck is you telling me, bro? Oh, he don't know what he talking about. I don't know where you got that comparison with Black Murderers Row. I was like, then these dudes don't know what it is then.
That nigga light skin.
You feel what I'm saying?
He the wrong light skin type of nigga.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, y'all niggas is crazy. You bringing up points that go up against your argument, but yet you still won the debate. Okay, whatever, knockout. I'm good. I'm secure in my person to know I bust your ass in that debate. You feel what I'm saying? You brought up Floyd, and I brought up the one person that after every show said this. What will boxing be after the Floyd Mayweather era? Now everybody complaining that the corruption of boxing is so crazy. Everybody want to protect their own. All these young fighters want the big money. All these young fighters want Floyd Mayweather money without putting in the Floyd Mayweather work. So the question was a legitimate question if you're a boxing fan. Knockout, you was cooked. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I even seen I remember when him and E Thriller went at it. That shit was funny as hell. E Thriller cooked the shit out of him. You feel what I'm saying? Zone 6 cooked the shit out of him. You know, I'm like, bro, man, you owe all your fans, you know, and fans that gave you money talking about this Arrow shit, you know, you owe them, you should reimburse them fans because you was
You should be
wrong.
reimbursing that goddamn money, bro, but he ain't.
Yeah,
That nigga bought a bunch of bottles of wine off that shit. But
exactly.
before we get up out of here, man, anybody who does, like, before we get up out of here, we're gonna keep it, you know, keep it to the title. Who does Tank Davis fight next? And who or what is next with David Benavidez? Land your plane on that.
I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna say who's there for Tank. I'm still gonna go with Bernacek right now. I think that's where he gonna land that plane. Who's there for Benavidez? Um, if I was him, I would just make the Yardy fight. It's a little. It'll truly put a stamp on you being a 175 pounder. So that's where I land that plane.
I think that Yard fight might be a little bit too tough on him. I'm not saying he won't win, but that shit will take a toll on him because Yard coming to fight, bro.
He a dog,
Yeah,
but
he a
that's what
dog.
I'm saying. You the prodigy, you the Mexican monster. You gotta fight a nigga like that. if you could get past Yardy, you could definitely bang with Bevel or Beterbiev easily. I will not doubt that. Because right now, Pop, no, I'm a Benavidez fan, but it's like I just can't see him right now beating neither one of those dudes. But you beat a Yardy, you might get me on, have me at 1 foot on the door and my hand, on the jump off. But that's where I'll keep that. I'll let you cook my bag.
I would say, I mean, that's a good pick, Yard, but I just think they ain't gonna take that chance when they in line for the belt. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say take Rivera or Lyndon Arthur for Benavidez, like a stay busy fight. You know, if they want to stay in line for that title shot. And then I say with Tank, I want to be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if Tank pull a move where as though he gonna be fighting Zepeda. And that shit gonna piss your core ass off even more. He gonna be pissed. He gonna be like, yo, what the fuck, man? I guarantee you, man, they probably pull that move. I can see that happening.
So I don't got no problem with that. But you say Tank versus Rayo Benavidez versus Bill Beterbiev winning. I can see that happening. But bro, there's a lot at stake that Benavidez just can't put his damn faith in this damn Beterbiev Bivol fight. Because if Bivol win, what if there's a rematch clause? And if Beterbiev win, there's a rematch clause, or he retires. Like he's still stuck right back. He's stuck right back unless he get elevated to email champ. He's stuck right back in the same boat that he was with Canelo. And then when it comes to Tank, if you're not gonna unify, you're gonna fight somebody that fight a decent name. That shit nothing. But I just wanted to come up here and just shoot the shit with that one because there really ain't much to talk about. Anyway, fight coming up, but we know he gonna win that shit. I don't see nothing out of that. I may
Yeah,
start talking about the Canelo fight, in the next few days. But
yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, the only reason I'm just gonna say this for you, say this for you, Bo. At the end of the day, let's think of how Tim Tszyu really made his name at 54. He was the mandatory. They was ready to fight, but Tim Tszyu said, "All right, you injured or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go out and fight some other tough competition to solidify I'm that nigga." So
Yeah, he fought Tony Harrison, but we know Tony Harrison is kind of like damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the skills, but that chin just ain't holding up.
yeah, I'll give you that argument. I'll give you that argument. Good rebuttal. But one love to you, bro. On the next one, man. Salute to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Great show, Pop.
No, he's here though, right?
yeah, once again,
Oh, it's all good. I'm about to leave.
yeah,
But
once again,
hey, I appreciate you all the time, man. So you already know what it is, man. I appreciate you and let me know when to pull up, or I'll pull up when I see it, man. You already know.
Yeah,
what's
appreciate
up,
it,
Blue.
man. Yeah, I
You
gotta
already
start doing
know.
some lives. I gotta start doing some lives myself, man.
Hey man, we'll
All
pull
right,
up over
y'all.
there. Old word, you know what I'm saying? When we talk boxing, we talk that grown man shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut it down real quick. It's wifey's birthday. I'm about to fix dinner.
All right, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Anytime, Bo. Anytime. Blue, I'm gonna holler at you, man. This was fun. This was fun. This was fun to have. Uh I just be wanting to like spark certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Because people be talking about some dumb shit. And they don't be really. I'll be real with you. They just be saying shit. They just be pushing the narrative. They don't really run shit. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get up out of here in a little bit. We have a little fun with y'all. We're gonna rock out. And I want y'all to just always have fun with me, man, because I have fun. So niggas be thinking they run shit. Like, you niggas don't run shit. You niggas just in the way. Compared to you niggas, I run shit because I know niggas who really run shit.
Gia, Slim Thugger, Boss Hog Outlaws, Jim Johnson, representing this Texas, man. Back.
I run the streets all night and day.
The hood love thug.
'Cause I still run the streets all night and day.
Trying to find me. I rep for my city, go hard for the hood, still posted on that block, what's good?
And I run the streets all night and day. Can't stay away.
They don't make too many niggas like me. Bonafide hustler, certified G. Still got that work if you got the right fee. You thinking shit fake? Well, nigga, come see. It's bigger than the jewels. It's bigger than the cars. It's bigger than the fact that we fucking rap stars. The street niggas know me. These boys got my contacts. Knowing any given minute I can come back. I put a bitch on not 10 and tell her run that. Give her 10 and tell her don't bring none back. I'm still in the hood. I can't leave the streets. It's in my blood. I'm a thug till I be deceased.
I run the streets all night and day.
The hood love thug.
'Cause I still run the streets all night and day.
Trying to find me. I rep for my city. Go hard for the hood. Still posted on that block. What's good?
And I run the streets all night and day. Can't stay away.
It's hot on my block, somebody turn a fan on. I've been paid, I'm just trying to turn my man's on and get my brand strong. Streets miss me when I'm gone. I put on for my city like Jeezy's song. Please believe me, Holmes. Matter of fact, check my stats. Ain't dropping 3 years, but I'm back. Where the money at? That's the first question. You better pack a strap. That's the first lesson. Hard times got the whole United States stressing. I'm writing a book, how to survive in a recession. Mr. Obama, we so tired of selling crack. If you're looking for me, ask the streets where I'm at.
I run the streets all night and day.
The hood love thug.
'Cause I still run the streets all night and day.
Trying to find me. I rep for my city, go hard for the hood, still posted on that block, what's good?
And I run the streets all night and day. Can't stay away.
It's home, sweet home, where the D-boys roam. Moving stone for stone, or zone for zone. All night getting it on till 6 in the morning. The shit I'm smoking on, stronger than cologne. You can probably smell the smoke through your headphones. If you're still broke, better get your bread long. Call me on that burner, cause them feds on my phone. And I'ma run the streets till I'm under my headstone.
I run the streets all night and day.
The hood love thug.
'Cause I still run the streets all night and day.
Trying to find me. I rep for my city, go hard for the hood, still posted on that block, what's good?
And I run the streets all night
And you know, before I get up out of here, a lot of these niggas be emotional, man. That's why they be pushing them narrative. Because these niggas be so emotional. Them niggas is emotionally scarred. Some of their favorite fighters they was pushing and trying to tell you was this and that, just got obliterated. You know, some of the Wilders, the Spencers, Devin Haney's. Don't be hurt. And watch the emotionally scarred niggas. You can tell, you can see them. They be right in your face.
A love letter came through the mail. It said I miss you. I ripped it up and flushed with the tissue. Try to forget you. I ain't got nothing against you. We human, we all got issues. But I'm tired of being tired. That part of me done died. I see it, then I don't act like I'm blind. I'm confident it won't be one of mine. I know emotions come with lies, so I tell the truth all the time. Ain't got no sympathy for no bitch. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but ain't really for the game. Or we make niggas shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on my pin out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people them steady trapping and they still be getting active. I tell them to chill, I'm trying to run up these M's. Pay cash and then he post a crib. I can't show nobody where my mama lived, that's how I supposed to feel. My niece just asked me what my diamonds real, I said of course. I just played the hand that I was dealt, they had the force. All around the world they know it's me, they hear my voice. And I done it all in a pair of Dior's. Yeah, young age, learn how to get paid. Big stage, long way from Section 8. Big wave, he gon' have to get saved. Riding on foreign, she been on them forests. I know I went there for you, at least I said I'm sorry. You know what it was, I told you that I was hardest. I'm emotionally scarred, that ain't even your fault. But don't listen to them haters tryna feel you, it was all. Hardest revenue coming in, I probably never spend. I just bought my BM Benz, now that's another Benz. I just cut off all of my friends and brought my brothers in. I don't see nobody but me, who I'm gon' lose to. I can't move around without tools, these niggas lose screws. I can see me taking the lead over the new school. They remember me from selling weed at my old school. Only hit it once and now it's old news. Blew up, who the fuck with new? Make my track out Nipsey Blue. If I get one, you get one too. I really move how bosses move. I never call myself a goat, I leave that up to the people. Everybody can't go to the top, I had to leave some people. I'ma be forever scheming. Woke up, I thought I was dreaming. Watch my little boy play with toys. I just dropped a tear joy, some shit that I feel for. I've been going crazy with this scoring, call me baby hard. They say I'll be great, I guess I'm waiting for it. Young age, learn how to get paid. Big stage, long way from Section 8. Big wave, he gon' have to get saved. Riding on foreign, she been on them forests. I know I went there for you, at least I said I'm sorry. You know what it was, I told you that I was hardest. I'm emotionally scarred, that ain't even your fault. But don't listen to them haters tryna feel you, it was all. Young age, learn how to get paid. Big stage, long way from Section 8. Big wave, he gon' have to get saved. Riding on foreign, she been on them forests. I know I went there for you, at least I said I'm sorry. You know what it was, I told you that I was hardest. I'm emotionally scarred, that ain't even your fault. But don't listen to them haters tryna feel you, it was all.